So here we have a LAP, an LAP LED light that was purchased from Screwfix. It's just over 1 year old, and as you can see, it's absolutely full of water. It's got a lot of water in it. So it stopped working now. Interestingly enough, this was working recently, probably about a month or so ago. It was actually working, but it had once tripped the electric. So the light was turned on once a few months back, maybe 3 or 4 months back now, 3 months possibly, I was told, and it tripped the electric as soon as that light was turned on. So the light was turned off and nobody thought any more about it, and the electric was turned back on and everything was fine. The light isn't used very often, and it was turned on again recently, and of course it just didn't come on at all. Nothing happened. It didn't trip the electric or anything. Nothing happened. As you can see, a lot of water has got into it, so that will be going back to Screwfix. It is over a year old, but these lights actually come with a 3-year warranty, so I'm actually going to take it back to Screwfix and see if they'll actually swap it. So yeah, that's what one of these LAP LED lights looks like when they've got water in them. You do hear a lot of bad things about these. Now, I've seen some that have lasted quite a while, and others where you hear rumours like this where they haven't lasted so long, and this has lasted over a year, so it's done quite well really. So now I've just basically unscrewed the 4 screws around the light. It's still mounted on the wall, as you can see, but we're just starting to get the water out. If I poke my screwdriver around a bit, like you can see on this video, there's quite a lot of water in there. It isn't just a little tiny bit, there's a lot of water in there. It's coming out quite quick, isn't it really? You wouldn't think that it would hold that much water, but obviously if it's been seeping in somehow, then obviously it will just go, because of how the light was sat facing downwards, it will just sit under the glass and obviously fill up and obviously damage the light in the process. So I've just took the cable grommet off at the top, and because the light was facing downwards, as you can see, looks like the water has probably seeped in from the cable grommet at the top. Now, interestingly enough, there's 2 of these lights, one at each end of the house, and this one has failed and the other one is still working, so at least we can see where the water's coming in. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do let me know your thoughts on these LAP LED lights from Screwfix. Have you had problems with it? This is the first one I've come across that's had this problem with water in it, or one that's actually failed. I've read online that quite a lot of people get problems with them, usually that they actually fail. I don't think I've read any reports about water getting in them, but obviously water's got in this one. The connector was on actually properly, that cable grommet was in properly, it was on tight and everything, so it's probably just the angle that it was at or something, and water eventually seeped in over time. Thanks for watching this video, hope you've enjoyed it. Please comment and like below.